Hey guys, welcome to another episode with your favorite drunk uncle. I'm Stranger129. I'm making videos because I got a new capture card and just got a communications ban. I mentioned that maybe in the first one. I want to talk this episode about gold rounds, the judicial use of gold rounds in your vehicle. You'll notice I don't have any standard rounds. This is the new Motherland Tier 8 premium vehicle, and the problem with it, as well as its big brother at Tier 9, the T-54, is its standard rounds kind of suck, and you gotta shoot gold through them. I especially found that necessary when I played the Tier 9 T-54, and played a couple games in this and decided, this has got the same problem. So, being a premium vehicle, I just want to show you that I sling a lot of rounds in this game, and I miss quite a few. I miss a whole bunch. This guy, here's another thing. Positioning, come on T-54, do we really need to be bumping into each other? Plenty of vehicles to spot, plenty of room. He could move up the gully. I mean, I haven't even seen him take a single shot, so I'm not even sure exactly what he's doing, but it doesn't take two of us to be sitting there spotting, okay? Also, something I've noticed in this video is, for some reason, I'm deathly afraid of the Artie. I probably don't need to back all the way down into that hole every time, but who knows? Maybe I'd had a few too many beers and my reaction time wasn't that great, but I did notice that. So as you notice, there's a shot back of the turret of the Carnarvon. The Carnarvon, decent turret and all, but a side shot. It was almost a shot into the rear of his turret, and the shot just goes nowhere. So a lot of misses. I think that's there we go, my first connection of the game, right? And I've already shot several rounds, and there I just whiffed one into nowhere for no apparent reason. But the game will progress. It's not a particularly exciting game. This is a spot I like to go to all the time in my mediums and lights to put pressure on people getting into position on the flanks. Remember, the middle of the map is a great place to see where everybody's going to go, and you can get the odd shots on people. But this 1390 decides he's going to be a hero, so I try to track him in place so he can't circle me. Try to keep the front of my vehicle to him. I should be angled a little more, but I was doing what I could. So he's out of the way, so I'm just going to go back up and still keep on harassing these guys with some fire, because my alternative at this point is to push up where these guys are over here and start working this corner. Problem is, nobody's afraid of my gun, so I think I'm better off making sure that none of their tank destroyers are taking position straight across from us on that ridge. They love to camp up there, and I love to keep them spotted so they can't just sit there and shoot and shoot and shoot. These guys are trying to push forward on the west flank, and they're getting caught out in the open. There are rocks out there, and there is a ridge line. You need to stay behind it if you decide to take that route. So we're winning by a huge margin. Time to give up my position. I can definitely take out this charioteer. He's not even looking at me. So just give him a ram, boom, into the turret. Now he's finally thinking, oh, holy cow, where did this guy come from? But by the time he's, he thinks about it, he's almost dead. I could have just pushed him in. If I think about it, I had my wits about me, that's what I would have done. I would have just pushed him in, and then I would have had that first round for the E75. He's just kind of destroying me with his big gun, but I keep aimed at his hatch, and I'm able to finish him off. Object 40 into the drink. He would have drowned. Just completely acting like an idiot now. but the game will end shortly. Anyway, in summation, the whole point is don't be afraid to shoot gold rounds. You know, sling them if you need them, especially on your low pen guns. A win is always better than a loss, and a pen's always better than a ricochet. So there you go, 21,000 silver. I shot nothing but premium, and you know, did a pretty good job at a tier 9 game. You know, I did my my work. Thanks, guys.